everybody, my name is Fragger, and today I'm going to be showing you how to animate the right arm, the left arm, and the action. So if you guys are new to the engine or to the channel, make sure to like, subscribe. Now, whenever people are animating, or when they have their gun, they're saying either two things that happen. The action is popping out like this, or it's your bolt. In today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to fix that. So what you're going to want to already have is an action. If you are using an ACS gun, it's also going to be called the slide. Make sure it's called action with a capital A or else this won't work. Next, make sure your model is in model, config mod, and starter pack. And to and starter pack. Next thing you want to do is have output open because this is very important. And then the last thing you're going to need is to either have downloaded the Alpha Engine Conversions plugin that I made, or have the Carbon Engine plugin. Now what you're going to do is you're going to hit play. You can click the gun that you're going to want. So I want this AK. You see how the left arm is not lined up. You're going to want to face straight. And then if you're on Mac, I am not sure how to do this, but if you're on Windows, click the Windows key. If you have touchscreen, go ahead and use your touchscreen. That's what I'm going to go ahead and use because if I click Windows, some personal information pops up. Then after that, you're going to want to go to the camera and click that little arrow. You're going to see something in there called arm model. You're going to want to copy the arm model and your character. So you're going to copy, hit stop, then paste. You should see your character with your gun come out and two hands and two guns. Now this step is very important, so you might want to listen carefully. Go to your character, click the arrow, delete the left arm, the right arm, and the AK-47, and you're going to be left with the arm model here. This is what we are going to be using to animate. Next, you want to open your config mod, and for this tutorial, I'm going to be doing R6, how to animate R6. It also works for R15. Then you'll want to clear your output, then go to one of the plugins that I mentioned, and click Weld Editor. They are both the same thing. So, as you can see, they are both the same thing. Still, it does not matter what you use. Looks like my thing broke. Yeah, it looks like, oh, okay, never mind. So, now, if you're doing R6, we're going to first start with first person. So you're going to scroll to the bottom where you see first person settings, and you're going to see right arm, and right arm. Now, how this is going to work is now we're going to start animating the arm that I want to animate. Now, I want to animate the left arm to be below the AK. So what I'm going to do is go to animation based. You're going to see three motor 60s joints. Animation based W, left arm, and a right arm. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click this arrow until it goes to 0. Then you're going to click C, and you're going to see all the X, Y, and Z arrows pop up. This is where you're going to use to move your arm. So as you can see, I'm able to move it wherever I want. So I'm just going to align that up to how I want to align that up. Now you're going to click save just in case if anything happens. If you click reset by accident, it will stay. Then you're going to hit print. Now, if you look in your output, you get C-frame codes, C0 and C1. Those are your animations for your left arm. Now, if you wanted to move the right arm, you can. So I would move that in a little closer. Save, print. Now, we are going to put these into this animation. As you can see, it starts off with left arm, and then right arm. Right arm, then left arm, sorry. Position Z0 and C1. The way you're going to put the code is, you're going to see C0, C1, you're going to put Z0 first, then C1. So, I'm going to do the right arm first. So, this right here is the right arm code. So, I'm going to copy this and just paste that into there. Make sure to add a little semicolon if you delete the one, or your code will not work. Next thing, you're going to copy C1, paste that in there, and there you go. You have added your right arm code for first person. Now we're going to do the left arm. So here's the left arm. Going to copy. Oh, we're going to copy and paste. Messed up my whole code. No worries. Oh, that's why. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's my fault. I'm having lines of error. I don't think those will matter. So, yeah, sorry about that. And then you can copy your C1 code, paste it in there. Now, there goes your right and left arm animations. Now, for the $1,000,000 question that I would get a lot. How do we fix the action part? So, at the bottom, you're going to scroll down to where you see, let's see here. You got to scroll all the way down, and you're looking for the thing that says action. So as you can see, there's two actions here. I'm sorry, wait. So here's action, and then there's bolt. This is what you use for your action. So this makes it go back in like a back and forward motion. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to stay in ARM model, click AK-47, click action, then you're going to click the action well, click C1, then you're going to click C. Now as you can see, they highlight X, Y, and Z. Now you're gonna push it back. As you can see, you're gonna have to press forward in order for it to go backwards. So let me just demonstrate that. So you can see, pushing forward, action opens. Then I'm gonna print that code. Now here's a thing that a lot of people could screw up on. It's telling me for the C1 code. So I'm gonna be using the C1 instead of the C0 code. Now your action is fully animated. Now, if you're trying to animate for third person, what you're going to do is you're going to copy the right arm, left arm position, copy that, and then you're going to paste that. But as you can see, They say R6, 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 R6. So you're gonna have to add R6 to all the lines of code that we just pasted in there, and you just animated the right arm and the left arm for third person. Now this will also work the same way for the action, but I'm not gonna do that. You would put it here, R6 action back. Oops, sorry about that. I just want to check something real quick. So right here, action back animation, right here, action forward animation is where you go forward. So if we test this now, so I'm just gonna remove all this. As you can see, my right arm and left arm have been animated, and so as my action. This also applies to third person also. And this is how you completely animate your right arm and left arm in action. Thank you so much for watching.